skills to showcase your playing. Whether you're gonna shoot YouTube videos of yourself playing drum covers or plan to produce your band's next album, having these skills will only benefit you. If you aren't learning how to record yourself, I highly suggest you start today. That being said, today we're looking at the Focal Alpha 80 Studio Reference Monitors. These speakers have 140 watts bi-amplification. As the name suggests, there's an 8-inch woofer and a 1-inch tweeter. On the back side here, there's XLR and RCA inputs. My only complaint with these studio monitors thus far is the standby mode. So if you have very quiet music playing for 30 minutes or more, which they call inactivity, your studio monitors automatically shut off and there's no way to disable this. It's really a tiny little thing I'm nitpicking, but it does get annoying sometimes. The frequency range of the Focals is 30 Hz to 22 kHz. I bought these studio monitors after being frustrated with my KRK Rocket 8s. They were very loud, but my mixes really sucked. Part of it was I was really bad at the time, but I couldn't hear the clarity in what I was mixing. Once I upgraded to the Focals, it was like everything opened up and I actually started listening better when I was mixing. I could really hear the high frequencies popping out in the guitars and cymbals that needed to be tamed. Contrary to what some people say, you most likely will still want to have a subwoofer when using these, or really any monitors. That's just my personal opinion. You don't have to follow that. I know a lot of guys who straight up just mix without a sub. But if you use a sub, just be mindful of the monitoring volume, especially if your room isn't treated well. If you don't have a sub, you can still get great mixes with these monitors. I just like to have that extra bottom end when I'm mixing. For a price of $499, these are the perfect studio monitors for someone who's upgrading from a lower level set like I had. Speakers are extremely flat and not colored at all. You can really crank them up if you want to please your artists when working with them in the studio. The biggest difference for me was now having the ability to really hear the clarity in the high end. I honestly couldn't believe how harsh my mix sounded when I used to work with the KRKs. For $1,000, there's really no better speakers at this price point. One side note, these speakers don't come in a pair, so you're going to have to purchase them individually. The next step up from here would probably be the Atom A7X monitors, but if you don't have that kind of budget and want to get something more affordable, I would get these. They have the extra low end, tight mids, clear sounding highs. If you're considering buying these studio monitors, there's a link in the description to get them at the best price. One final thing, if your studio doesn't have that much space and you're a little worried that the Alpha 80s are just going to be a little too boomy for your room, they also do make this speaker in both 6.5 inches and 5 inches. I have links to all 3 different speakers in the description, and if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.